Alright, hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gascally Stamus from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network on YouTube, here with another episode of the Charade Scenarios. This will be Charade Scenarios episode number 305. So, Charade Scenarios is my series on the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube, where I do some Let's Plays of role-playing games. So, this morning, we're going a little retro and going back to check out Mass Effect, because this is a game that I don't think I ever actually... I gotta look at my PlayStation inventory. I may have owned Mass Effect 2 on PlayStation 3, but I never bought it on Xbox, even though Xbox 360 was my primary gaming platform for console generation number 7. And I'm not going to take the time to read all these right now. Hey Google, start a 30-minute timer. So like I said, I think I bought PlayStation 2, I think I bought Mass Effect 2 for PlayStation 3, because I can remember making like those goofy choices at the beginning to kind of simulate as if you had played, where is Ashley? Why is Ashley still in there?
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Alright, good, let's go. Yeah, I don't know why she's standing there. Okay, because it's just the end of the chapter or whatever.
This isn't your mission, Sarah. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What is that?
Okay, so, why am I not able to take cover? Part of that was probably difficult, more difficult than it should have been, because I wasn't paying attention to the tutorial and refused to use my actual overload power. So is there nothing that I can do with it now that that sequence is over?
It's Nihilus.
I didn't realize he bought it right at the beginning.
He's a Spectre. He was with us up north.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
are you doing sneaking around back there?
I don't know why everybody in
Sorry,
this
I
game
was
automatically
hiding.
assumes that
Those
because of their
creatures.
race that makes them automatically
My name's
trustworthy.
Hal. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other.
So now I have had this game on PC and I've had it for a while.
Let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right
I just never got around to actually playing it. I do like it,
Just lucky you
just
didn't
because
see
it's kind
me.
of straightforward. That's after having spent
We were told
a
the
significant amount of time recently trying to get into JRPGs.
It's over on the other platform.
It feels like it's more straightforward than a JRPG and even more straightforward than a Morrowind game, so I have Skyrim for,
It was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. Where's that damn mothership?
I have Skyrim for the Switch, but I haven't gotten back into it, but I was definitely turned off by,
Everyone. If I had been behind the
Elder
crate, they'd be
Scrolls
dead
3.
too.
It just wasn't straightforward. I spent a lot of time wandering around doing nothing.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Alright, I think that's carrying a little too far.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Alright, so quickly to run down the recording setup that I'm using this morning, because with the dialogue trees and everything, things are a little busy and I get a little preoccupied. So I am using the Razer Ripsaw, which is a USB 3.0 video recording device to do the actual game capture. For the voiceover commentary, I'm using the Aegis, the AverMedia Aegis GM310, which is just like this big microphone puck. It's one of my favorite microphones. It does really well, both for podcasting and for live streams and game captures. Both of those are hooked up to 5-meter USB extension cables and are running over to my game capture PC, which is a small form factor box built inside a Silverstone case, running an Intel Core i7 7700K Kaby Lake processor with 32 gigabytes of RAM. And that's about it. So gaming wise, I'm playing on a Red Dragon Kumara 10 keyless keyboard. So I've just recently shifted to making all of my keyboards 10 keyless and mechanical. This one is pretty solid. I'd say it's probably my second. I just went to 4 10 keyless mechanical keyboards and kind of have them all in use and comparing them. I don't like this one as much for typing, but it is solid for gaming. And those are mostly driven by slightly different angles and curves in terms of the plane of each of the different keyboards. So let's go ahead and keep going. So before... Where's that coming from? My version of Shepard is deadly with that pistol. I don't completely understand the iconography in the lower left-hand corner. far as my shields and hit points are concerned. Get down. I thought there was a staircase. This is not going to be good. Oh, I didn't mean to leave cover. Okay, I think this might be an instance where... Come on. Did that actually work? Down. What's going on with her? Where are you, Ash? Oh, that almost hit. Yeah, can I do anything with her? I cannot do anything with her. Hopefully she's not dead. Move, 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 move. Oh, that worked. Huh. What is still shooting at us? Now I am out of... Get these guys behind cover. No, what I don't understand what bugs me is let's go. Now, can I really just not do anything with Ashley? I mean, she can't be dead. Ashley Williams. Oh, no, she's up. Okay.
Let's kick the bastards.
Okay, so I don't know what went from her being what looked like dead to running, up and walking around. So is this something I can... Okay.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
So I should also mention to get the in-game audio into a pair of headphones so that it's not bleeding over into the open-air microphone. I'm also using my Logitech G330s just as a pair of headphones. So they are plugged into the 3.5mm audio output on the back of the LG 27-inch 4K monitor.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay. So again, that's you know, one of my things with RPGs. I've mentioned that I've recently been playing a lot of JRPGs. I was just about to comment how I felt like I was not doing that well with combat. Whoa, what is that? It feels like they've softened up the Geth Troopers from my first encounter with them. Is this guy behind cover? Sorry, it's just the morning commuting time, so I gotta pay attention to what's going on with the family. Whoa, what was that? Work on him. Oh, nice. So now I'm feeling like I'm starting to get, I guess, into the flow of it. That little sequence there I actually felt. Either squad member's arrow to move. Two charges remaining. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the time limit. Looks like there's one up here. Okay, here we go. So the first hour or so of a game is always a little bit clunky. Like I said, I feel like I'm starting to get into the groove of it. I was a bit concerned that they had made things too difficult. Take all those. I need to get into my inventory. I think I need to reduce some of these to Omnigel. Now, one of my things is... So I don't know what I just commanded them to do. Great. One of the things is I need the squad to form up now. I was playing some Rainbow Six Vegas 2 this weekend, and same thing, I had to learn how to... Why is there a squad thing? Oh, because I have 3 talent points. So, not very realistic, but I do appreciate RPGs that allow you to apply skill points in the middle of combat. Into charm for him. Can't do damping, but I will increase first aid. And bump my pistol capability. 666. Not a good number. Okay, so he's best at decryption and first aid so far. Nice. So I still only have those two capabilities. Now again, what do I have? So I have overload, enemy shields, and sabotage kills their weapons. They have like 4 abilities. I have like 2. Let's get a quick save. Quick save failed. You can't save here. What is this about the journal? Yeah, I didn't realize I gave you your task objectives here. No assignments. And I can't save. That's one thing I don't know. Are you able to pause the game? You have a map view. I wanted to see the squad orders because okay, so I need them to rally, so I just need to hit the down arrow when I get back. Whoa! What the McHale? Looked like he ran away when he came up the stairs and realized that they were there. Okay, this is not tenable. I need to move. Okay, so I've got one more enemy downrange here. I need to turn some of those into Omni Gel because I've got a bunch of weapons and stuff that I can't use or that aren't really an improvement over what I already have. I know there's one charge remaining. Where's the additional charge? Where's the other charge? I know, it's 1 minute. It. I don't see where the other charge thing is in my HUD. That's the only icon I have is that orange X, but that leads to the spire, and I don't see... Storage locker, easy description. I'm gonna come back for you. Where's the blasted charge? I don't understand this. Because when I got next to the spire, I couldn't disarm it. That's not it. I'm gonna wind up failing this mission. I'm gonna be super angry. Great.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Great. So there's one down there. Oh, did we just get off the train? finding these first two so easy. Whoop. So I had to have just like completely bypassed. I mean, that's... Why are we being jammed? Blast it. No grenades. Oh, we got it. Alright, let's rally. I feel like I must have just missed one before I turned this corner. Take all that. Yeah, yep, that's exactly what it is. Completely ran right by the thing. Because I hooked that left before I came all the way down here. Alright. So now, let's get a blasted quick save. So I do like how my Shepard is as deadly with the pistol as he is, but I don't like... Just bamfing from nowhere. They put down suppressing fire on the right, so I'm going to try and flank him over. Nice. No. One thing I noticed was this control panel looking thing down here. I also saw a dialogue for another storage container as I was heading down here. Maybe that was the one that I just opened. There are a couple others strewn about this platform. So one thing I noticed when I was, oh. Let's see here. Blast it. Forgot that there was a time limit till I was already burning a bunch of the time. Take all that. Thought there was one other one on the level. So what I'm saying is I really like how my Shepard is so deadly with the pistol, but what I don't like is that he's not decent with anything else. And I know that's one of the limitations of having chosen an engineer, but it seems like a little overly. Like they could have at least let you, or even let you just not be as good with other weapons, but still let you do specialties in them. I feel like that's a thing that like Dungeons and Dragons eventually learned, that it just wasn't good to just say that because of a character's class they could never use something, but you eventually, the AD&D, one of the edition rules, allowed you to use anything. It's just that sometimes it would invoke a penalty.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Don't touch it.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
Hey Google, how much time is left on the timer?
T-minus 33 seconds.
Alright, so we'll be wrapping it up here. After probably a cutscene or two.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy.
Yeah, this is Marina Sirtis.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Hey Google,
This human
stop the timer.
must be eliminated.
It's one of the things that's so impressive about Mass Effect. It's just the amount of super high-end talent that was part of the voice
Dr.
cast.
Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Dialogue tree.
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
There's so many characters in this. I'm trying to figure out who the voice of Dr. Chakwa was. Sounds familiar. Alright. It's too deep a hole to get into.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
You You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright, so that's going to do it for this morning's episode of the Charade Scenarios. Thanks so much for joining in. If you happen to swing by and check out this archive video on the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube. Also, please head over to the E2KG network channel on YouTube and check out our series of podcasts. We do 2 podcasts a week on gaming, and then another podcast, usually weekly, when a television series is in run in our entertainment series. So, entertainment team is lying low right now until the second season of Jessica Jones premieres, and then we'll be covering that in a new entertainment series podcast. In the meantime, the gaming podcasts are going strong as always. We do one show weekly on Tuesday nights, covering either a deep discussion topic or what we call our GX or Gamers Experience show, where we just talk about our playlists and kind of the emotions that the various games that we are playing invokes and the things that causes us to think about, either in terms of game design, game immersiveness, or trends going on in the gaming industry. And then every Thursday night, we do our E2KG N30 gaming news show, where we pick 6 stories that are the biggest, most important, or most interesting to us stories around the gaming industry for the week, and try and get you briefed up on those with a little bit of our own analysis and insight, and on your way in about 30 minutes or less. So thanks once again for joining in on this episode of the Charade Scenarios, episode number 305 on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. My name has been Agascles Stamus from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network. That's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.